bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A Grand Bahama family pooling their resources to better serve the community. Family members are investing in a new business venture while providing a number of employment opportunities for the youth. Kimberly Mullings has details.
It is an investment designed to fill a void in the Hawksville community. The Ruthno General Hardware and Family Store, located next to the Hawksville gas station, officially opened its doors to the public this past Saturday. Bringing remarks at the official opening ceremony was former veteran educator Dr. Cecil Thompson. Dr. Thompson spoke in glowing terms of the invaluable contributions made by store proprietor Fred Delancey.
He's a man of great vision, great ideas, and great ideals.
Delancey says he and his siblings saw it fitting to name the store after their hard-working mother, Ruthno. The Delancey family was able to employ about 25 youngsters from neighboring communities. All are members of the Fred Delancey Youth Development Foundation and the West Grand Bahama Youth Development Association.
That foundation comes from southern Grand Bahama, Hawksville, Lewis, Independence Point, Wellington, Sunrise, and those areas, Mactown, and so forth. And every Saturday, now that school is closed almost every day, these young people, they come out to work.
Some students attend high school, while the others are enrolled at the Total Education Center, where Delancey serves as president. He says now students can learn a number of entrepreneurial skills.
We actually started some small businesses. So right now, they make their own money, basically. At the Hawksville Community Development Center that we created, young people are now getting involved in businesses. They're selling fish, selling vegetables. As a matter of fact, we have a farm now.
The youth enthusiast is thrilled that the family business is already serving a valuable purpose in the community.
I want to get these young people, I want to get them working. I want to get them thinking about saving and making money and working hard for their living, as opposed to going out there begging and stealing.
Reverend Lindy Russell offered a prayer for the building during the grand opening, and students were given back to school items. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Jarrell Investments Chances Games giving back to the students of the Bahamas for the second year in a row, providing backpacks and school supplies. Vice President Darlene Culmer says they saw a need to assist parents in the community.
It might not be much, but at least it is a start. You know, some children would end up going to school with no bags, whereas we tried our best to at least give 7,000 away. Now, like we said, it's they're distributed in portions. So out of the 7,000, Grand Bahama gets a certain amount to give to the community, and so does the other islands.
We distributed them throughout the family islands, and in each bag we packed them ourselves that has books, pencils, pens, and rulers. So we really saw the need to help.
A number of backpacks were donated to Urban Renewal 2.0 to distribute to the students on Grand Bahama. Deputy Director Michelle Reckley says they are aware of those most in need in the various communities, and the backpacks will be given out accordingly.
Little is much when God is in it, because there are so many children who are just waiting for someone to come by and offer them a bag, a skirt, or a shirt. And you have done just that today. You are reaching out and touching the hearts and, of course, touching the needs of the community today. And these bags is going to go a very, very long way. We have had people calling our centers asking if we're going to have any bags or any skirts, what are we going to have for back to school. So I am very, very grateful and receiving this with grateful heart. And I want to say thank you so much. And you have done as God require to meet the needs and touch the needs of the downtrodden and the oppressed.
Tributes continue to come in on the passing of musician Wilfred Willie Love Knowles. The 67-year-old entertainer and songwriter was a member of the guest services team at the Grand Bahama International Airport, and tonight colleagues are reflecting on the loss of a great tourism ambassador. Megan Shepard reports.
He is known for his folklore style as a Bahamian singer, songwriter, and musician, and a well-respected Bahamian ambassador. He will also be remembered for his smile as he greeted both tourists and residents alike here at the Grand Bahama International Airport. For years, Wilfred Willie Love Knowles was one of the first persons visitors saw when arriving at the Grand Bahama International Airport. And by all accounts, it was always a welcoming face that made everyone feel right at home. Willie Love served as an ambassador at the Ministry of Tourism, and Director Betty Bethel says he possessed an old-school service mentality that put the Bahamas on the map.
He impacted us not just from an organization perspective, but he's impacted our destination, our tourism destination. I would think that he's impacted the Bahamas. Just the name Willie Love speaks to who he was. He loved everyone and he showed love. And his music also exemplified what he demonstrated every day.
Senior Immigration Officer Darren Brooks notes that while Love made an indelible mark on his life and the lives of many others, Brooks worked along with the popular entertainer in the airport and says Willie Love always went above and beyond when it comes to assisting and serving others.
I don't know that somebody's going to easily fill Willie's shoes. You know, that was Willie Love. You know, he really would, you know, sometimes you talk to him and Willie would say, hey, Brooks, you know something? I see fellas taking months to write a song. So I write a song in 10 minutes. He pull it out and he showed you. You know, that was just Willie. You know, he made the tourists feel very welcome. Willie would purchase his own pens and he'd give it to them for whenever they needed to write anything. He'd just go above and beyond the call of duty. He was very patriotic. He loved his country and he did whatever it took to ensure that the tourists were made to feel welcome.
Manager of Guest Services Tiffany Lewis says that the department will surely miss Willie Love and the joy he brought to his job.
Willie was a kind and gentle person, always willing to give. I would always remember him as he was a true ambassador, would never complain with all his challenges of his sickness. He would never complain. I always remember he would say, when you ask him how he is doing, he would always say, if I complain, I would be ungrateful. He will surely be missed at the Ministry of Tourism.
Although Willie Love suffered from kidney disease and on dialysis treatment for the past 10 years, many never knew the full extent of his illness because when asked, he would always say, if I complain, I'd be ungrateful. Willie Love died in hospital this past Saturday. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.